In the turbulence of modern life, finding peace seems almost a mythical challenge. Today we delve deep into the ancient wisdom of the Stoics, uncovering the 8 don'ts that may be the key to a fuller and more serene life. 1. Don't entertain unnecessary worries. The first lesson on this Stoic path is a revelation that may seem simple but has the power to completely transform your life experience. Avoid unnecessary worries. Stop and think, how many times have you found yourself lost in a sea of anxieties, only to discover you were trying to control the uncontrollable? At the heart of Stoicism lies a liberating truth: we are not governed by the events around us, but by how we choose to react to them. Now, imagine a new scenario for your life, one where your energy and attention are focused only on the things you can influence. What would that day-to-day look like? Freed from the weight of pointless worries, you find a clearer mental space for effective action, for true presence in the moment, and for profound internal peace. This Stoic lesson is not about indifference, but about identifying where your influence begins and ends. It's about recognizing that, while we can't control every aspect of our lives, we have total power over our response to them. By adopting this approach, we open the doors to a more balanced, focused, and fundamentally happier existence. 2. Don't seek external approval. Venturing into the second vital lesson of this Stoic journey, we encounter a challenging but liberating principle. Don't seek external approval. This lesson transcends mere suggestion. It incites a personal revolution. Why? Because the incessant pursuit of others' approval is a road paved with insecurities and discontent. How many times have you found yourself altering your actions, your words, even your dreams, based on what others might think or approve? Herein lies the essence of Stoic wisdom. True satisfaction and a genuine sense of achievement come from within. When we base our decisions and our sense of worth on others' opinions, we are building our house on rented land. Think about it. What does it feel like to constantly dance to someone else's tune? It's time to redefine success on your own terms. This means recognizing and celebrating your achievements, even if they aren't acknowledged or valued by others. It means charting a path that resonates with your deepest values, not with society's expectations. This lesson is not an invitation to selfishness, but a call to genuine self-development and authenticity. By embracing this principle, you not only free yourself from the chains of external approval but also open yourself to a life of greater authenticity, confidence, and personal fulfillment. 3. Don't attach to material possessions. We now advance to the third lesson of this Stoic path, a principle that challenges the very essence of modern materialism. Don't attach to material possessions. In a society where success is often measured by the accumulation of possessions, the Stoics invite us to look beyond the tangible, to find true wealth in something that cannot be bought or sold. The dependence on material goods, according to the Stoics, is a sure source of vulnerability and instability. Why? Because external things are always in flux, always beyond our complete control. But what if true freedom could be found within us, irrespective of our possessions? Imagine a state of peace and contentment that remains constant, even when the material world around you changes. This lesson is not a call to poverty or a denial of material comfort, but an invitation to reevaluate what we truly value. By reducing our attachment to material goods, we open space for enrichment of another kind, one that resides in simplicity, gratitude, and appreciation for the things that truly matter. Let's explore how this shift in perspective can not only provide a sense of freedom and lightness but also lead us down a more meaningful and satisfying life path. By detaching from the material, we connect more deeply with the immaterial: our values, our relationships, and our true essence. 4. Don't react without reflection. Venturing into the fourth lesson illuminated by Stoicism, we encounter a fundamental principle. Don't react without reflection. In a fast-paced world, where impulsive reactions are often encouraged, the Stoics invite us to a different path, a trail of calm and consideration. Picture for a moment the times you reacted quickly to a provocation, a criticism, or a setback. Now think, how would those situations have unfolded if you had paused, taken a deep breath, and responded thoughtfully? This lesson is not just about emotional control, it's about the wisdom of choosing a response that aligns with our deepest values. When reacting impulsively, we often stray from our true path, acting in ways that can be counterproductive to our goals and well-being. Let's explore the transformative power of responding, not with the heat of emotion, but with the light of reason. What difference would it make in your life, in your relationships, and in your work, if each of your responses was measured, considered, and aligned with who you truly are and what you truly believe? This Stoic lesson challenges us to slow down, to reflect before acting, and to discover the strength that comes from a calm and considered response. By adopting this approach, we not only improve our own state of being but also positively influence the world around us. Open the doors to balance and prosperity with the path of the prosperous Stoic. Let the teachings of Stoicism guide you to the success and serenity you've always sought. 5. Don't ignore the present. The fifth lesson on this path of Stoic wisdom brings us a powerful reminder. Don't ignore the present. In the whirlwind of modern life, it's easy to get lost in the shadows of the past or the mists of the future. But the Stoics teach us something valuable. The present is a precious gift, the only time we truly possess. Imagine what your life would be like if, instead of clinging to regrets of the past or anxieties about the future, you deeply immerse yourself in the now. Living each moment to the fullest doesn't mean acting impulsively or without planning, but rather fully embracing the experience of the current moment, whether in times of joy or challenge. In this lesson, we'll explore how cultivating a mindful and conscious awareness can enrich your life experience. It's about a shift in focus, a choice to concentrate on what's happening here and now. This not only enhances your appreciation for life but also improves your ability to make wise decisions and respond appropriately to the challenges that arise. By adopting this Stoic principle, you may discover a richer, more meaningful path, one where each moment is lived, not just passed through. This lesson is an invitation to slow down, breathe, and truly be present in your own life, finding beauty and wisdom in every instant. 6. Don't be overwhelmed by negative emotions. We move on to the sixth lesson of this fascinating Stoic journey, a principle that offers a key to emotional freedom. Don't be overwhelmed by negative emotions. Emotions such as anger, envy, and resentment are more than just fleeting feelings. They have the power to color our view of the world, influence our actions, and shape our future. But what if there was a way to acknowledge these emotions without being dominated by them? The Stoics teach us the art of observing our negative emotions as witnesses, not as participants. This doesn't mean repressing or denying these feelings, but rather understanding them, learning from them, and then letting them go. Imagine what your life would be like if, in the face of an emotional storm, you could maintain serenity, clarity, and rationality. In this part of the video, we will explore practical techniques to cultivate this Stoic ability. This involves developing a keen awareness of our emotional reactions and creating a space between stimulus and response, where choice and reason can prevail. By adopting this principle, you can find a deeper equilibrium, transforming not just your response to challenging situations but also the very trajectory of your life. 7. Don't neglect self-knowledge. The penultimate lesson in this inspiring Stoic journey is an invitation to an internal quest. Don't neglect self-knowledge. Knowing oneself is more than an act of introspection, it's the foundation upon which true wisdom is built. Ask yourself, how many times have you acted on impulse, following patterns and routines without really understanding your deep motivations? The journey to self-knowledge is undoubtedly one of the most challenging but also the most revealing. It invites us to question not just what we do, but why we do it. This path leads us to a deeper understanding of our emotions, fears, desires, and dreams. In this segment of the video, we'll explore how self-analysis and reflection can shed light on aspects of ourselves we may have never questioned. This includes unraveling our limiting beliefs, recognizing our behavioral patterns, and understanding how our past experiences shape our present reactions and decisions. Embarking on this journey of self-knowledge, we open the doors to unprecedented personal growth and evolution. It's a path that leads not only to greater self-awareness but also to a more authentic life aligned with our true values. By truly knowing ourselves, we not only live more fully but also equip ourselves to contribute more meaningfully to the world around us. 8. Don't be a slave to habits. We arrive at the 8th and final lesson of this Stoic journey, a crucial principle for self-transformation. Avoid being a slave to habits. Our habits, both good and bad, are the architects of our daily life. They shape our character, our destiny, and ultimately, who we become. But the pressing question is, do these habits truly reflect the person you aspire to be? In this segment, we'll confront the reality that we are often prisoners of automatic routines that don't contribute to our growth. You are undoubtedly the result of your daily actions, but it's essential to question if those actions align with your deepest goals and values. We'll explore how to identify and dismantle habits that no longer serve you. Challenging yourself to break these patterns is more than a behavioral change, it's a reinvention of yourself. We'll discuss practical strategies for replacing limiting habits with ones that promote your personal and professional development. By embracing this lesson, you are not just changing actions, you are transforming your life. By freeing yourself from the yoke of old habits, you open up space for new possibilities, new choices, and ultimately, a new version of yourself. This Stoic lesson is an invitation to take conscious control of your life, actively shaping it to reflect who you truly wish to be. These were the 8 Stoic tips for a better life. But remember, knowledge without action is like a lantern without light. What step will you take today to integrate these teachings into your life? We challenge you to choose at least one of these pieces of advice and start applying it now. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more transformative content like this.